What if I told you the date your Social Security check arrives says nothing about its size, and next week's deposit is shrouded in common myths? Welcome, everyone. It's January 2026, and a specific payment date is on the minds of millions, January 14th. Perhaps you've seen the phrase first wave online or heard a relative mention it. You might be asking yourself, is that me? Does a sooner check mean more cash? My goal today is to cut through the noise and give you a crystal clear, fact-based explanation. By the time we're done, you'll know for certain if you're in that January 14th group, understand the real reason your payment amount changed, and learn the single most critical action you should take, which for most is simply to relax. So settle in and let's demystify this together, piece by piece. Let's start by dismantling the wave concept. Wave 1 is not terminology the Social Security Administration uses. It's a label created by media and online commentators to describe the initial batch of monthly payments. The straightforward reality is this: the SSA does not distribute every single payment on one chaotic day. Instead, they release funds in staggered groups throughout the month, following a calendar tied directly to your date of birth. So, when folks talk about Wave 1, they are simply pointing to the recipients scheduled for the month's second Wednesday. For January, that day is the 14th. But here is the essential truth you must remember. Receiving your money in this first group does not translate to a larger benefit. Every person on Social Security, whether for retirement or disability, received the same annual cost of living percentage boost. The timing of your deposit only tells you when it comes, not how much you get. That figure is locked in by your lifetime earnings record and the benefit type you receive. So if you're in this earlier group, great, you'll have funds in hand sooner. If not, that's completely standard, and your money will arrive reliably later in the month. Now let's get precise about who qualifies for that January 14th deposit. To be part of this payment group, two specific criteria must both apply to you. First, your birthday must land on any day from the 1st to the 10th of any month. The specific month or year isn't important. Only that day of month range matters. Second, you must have begun receiving your Social Security benefits after May of 1997. If even one of these isn't true, your date is different. Let's make this concrete with examples. Imagine your birthday is June 3, 1959, and you started your benefits in 2021. You check both boxes, birthday 1st 10th and post-May 1997 start. You are in the January 14th group. Now, consider someone born on November 17, 1962, who started benefits in 2024. Their birthday falls between the 11th and 20th, so they do not qualify for the 14th. Their payment is set for the third Wednesday, January 21st. Here's another scenario. You were born on April 9, 1945 and began receiving benefits way back in 1994. Even with a birthday in the first 10th range, you started before the May 1997 cutoff. This means you are on an entirely separate schedule, receiving your payment on the 3rd of each month. Your January funds likely already landed on January 3rd. See the pattern? The system is incredibly systematic, not random. Your permanent payment schedule is determined by these two data points and repeats every single month. To see the whole picture, let's look at the complete January timetable. The SSA operates on 4 primary payment waves each month. Here is the breakdown for January 2026. The first occurred on January 3rd. This went to individuals who started benefits before May 1997, as well as those who receive both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, SSI. If this is you, your money is already in the bank. The second payment arrives on January 14th, the date we're focusing on. This is for people with birthdays from the 1st to the 10th who began benefits after May 1997. The third payment comes on January 21st. This group includes those born from the 11th to the 20th who started benefits after that 1997 date. The fourth and final wave lands on January 28th, covering birthdays from the 21st to the 31st for post-1997 beneficiaries. This structured approach allows the administration to manage tens of millions of payments smoothly. The most comforting part? This calendar is fixed. If you received your payment on January 14th this time, You can expect it on the second Wednesday every following month. So, pause and consider your birth date and when you started receiving benefits. That's your key to the schedule. Now, on to the part that often generates the most curiosity: the increase in your check. Yes, your January Social Security benefit is almost certainly higher than it was last year, but it's vital to set practical expectations about what higher truly means. For 2026, the cost of living adjustment, COLA, announced by the Social Security Administration, is 2.8%. This adjustment exists to help your benefits maintain pace with inflation, protecting your purchasing power from slowly fading away. Let's translate that percentage into tangible dollars. If your monthly benefit was $1,500 in 2025, your 2026 benefit is approximately $1,540. That's an increase of about $42 each month, or just over $500 for the entire year. If your benefit was $2,000 monthly, you're now looking at around $2,056, a $56 monthly increase. For a $3,000 monthly benefit, the new amount is roughly $3,084, which is $84 more per month. These are meaningful boosts designed to offset rising costs, but they are not giant windfalls or bonus cash. There is another crucial layer to understand: your net payment. The amounts we just discussed are gross benefits. Your actual take-home deposit may be less due to automatic deductions. The most common deduction is for Medicare Part B premiums. In 2026, the standard monthly premium for Part B is $180. If you are enrolled in Medicare and have this premium deducted directly from your Social Security payment, that $185 comes out before the money ever reaches your account. So using our earlier example, if your gross benefit increased by $42, your net increase, the real extra money you see, might only be around $20 or $30 after the premium is taken. This isn't the SSA taking money back. It's simply the standard convenient method of paying for Medicare coverage. To see your exact personal breakdown, including all deductions, you can securely log into your My Social Security account on the official SSA.gov website. Your statement there will show the clear math from gross to net. Let's address who will not see a deposit on January 14th, as this is a major source of anxiety. If the 14th passes and your payment isn't there, it does not automatically signal a problem. It most likely means you are on one of the other standard schedules. The common reasons are these. First, your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, payment on January 21st, or between the 21st and 31st, payment on January 28th. Second, you started receiving benefits before May 1997. You were already paid on January 3rd. Third, you receive SSI payments alongside Social Security, also paid on the 3rd. Fourth, you are a very new beneficiary or recently changed your bank details, which can sometimes cause a short processing delay. If, after checking these reasons, you still believe you should have been paid and see nothing, here's the protocol. Wait for 3 full business days. Banks occasionally need time to process transactions, especially around weekends. If after that waiting period your funds haven't appeared, then you should contact the Social Security Administration directly at 1-800-772-1213. But please know, for the overwhelming majority, a missing payment on the 14th just means you're in a different, perfectly normal payment wave. We must also sweep away the misinformation that constantly circulates. Myth 1. People in Wave 1 get a larger COLA increase. False. The percentage increase is uniform for everyone. Myth 2. You need to call the SSA or fill out a form to get your increased amount. False. The COLA is applied automatically to eligible accounts. No action required. Myth 3. Not getting paid on January 14th means your benefits are suspended or there's an error. False. Refer to your birth date-based schedule. Myth 4. The government is issuing special bonus or stimulus checks this month. False. There are no extra payments. You are receiving your standard COLA-adjusted benefit. This last myth connects to a critical warning. Be extremely vigilant about scams. Fraudsters know people are eagerly awaiting these payments. You might get phishing emails, sketchy text messages, or sudden phone calls pretending to be from the SSA. Remember, the real Social Security Administration will never call you out of the blue demanding your Social Security number, bank details, or passwords. If you're ever uncertain, hang up immediately. Then, independently call the official SSA number I provided earlier to verify any information. So what should you do if your expected payment day arrives and your account remains empty? First, reconfirm your payment schedule. Double-check your birth date and the year you started benefits. Second, scrutinize your bank statement. Sometimes deposits appear under names like SSA or Treasury and might not be immediately obvious. Third, practice patience and allow for those 3 business days of processing time. If, after all this, the money is still missing, make that call to the SSA with your Social Security number handy. Most often, any issue is a minor glitch or delay that can be quickly resolved. The system handles monumental volume with impressive accuracy, so try not to let worry take over. Let's bring all of this home. If your birthday is on the 1st through the 10th of a month and you began receiving Social Security after May 1997, you are in the group receiving funds on January 14th. If your birthday falls later in the month, your payment will arrive on either January 21st or 28th. If your benefits started before May 1997, your January money was delivered on the 3rd. Your check is larger this year because of the 2.8% cost of living adjustment, which happened automatically. If you pay Medicare Part B premiums, your net increase will be somewhat smaller after that deduction, and that is completely standard. You are not navigating this alone. Millions of your fellow Americans are looking for these same answers, which is why creating clear guides like this is so important to me. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think you're in that January 14th group? If you've already gotten your payment, how does the new amount look? Sharing experiences helps everyone feel more connected and informed. If this video brought you clarity and eased your mind, please show your support by giving it a like. It truly helps this information reach others who need it. And to make sure you never miss updates on Social Security schedules, news, or benefit changes, subscribe to my channel and tap that notification bell. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Take a deep breath. You're now equipped with the facts. Your payment is on its scheduled way. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.